One of our reporters, Lorenzo Reyes, he picked the Bills to be in the Super Bowl this year. What are your personal expectations? Do you think that's realistic?
Oh, it's realistic, but you know, I'm talking as a player now. You don't even think about that. You think about what you got in hand, and of course, as a fan or as a Bills Mafia, I'm sure they're looking at Super Bowl or bust. They saw what we did. They saw what we have. They saw what we paid Josh Allen, all these things. But I'll tell you what, it comes together, as everybody knows, it takes everybody. Yeah, you can pay him, you can pay Tom Brady, you can pay other people, but if you do not have the players around you, you're not going to go very far. And I think what they've done, Sean McDermott, the coach, has done, he's got the players in we need. But the key, again, and I keep emphasizing this, is got to stay healthy. Got to keep those key players healthy and be able to make that big run that we all hope that they will do.
A lot of people are picking Josh Allen to win MVP this year, and there hasn't been this high of expectations for the season since you were quarterback. I know you're pretty close to him. Has he voiced any of his thoughts to you about how he's planning to kind of carry these expectations, and what's his mindset like right now? Have you had a chance to speak with him?
Josh is focused on what he's got to do with that team. He has certain plays during the course of a week that he likes and he'll have implemented into the offense. I just remember when I played, I was very good at learning from the past and moving forward, whether it was an interception, whether it was a game, whether it was a Super Bowl. You have to be able to move forward. How am I going to do better? How am I, as a leader, as a captain, going to get my players around me as focused as I am, as excited as I am? I was always blessed because I had Bruce and Thurman and Andre and Ken Hall. I had a lot of good, great players. Josh now has some of those players around him, and he's got an offensive coordinator and a quarterback coach, Brian Dable and Ken Dorsey, that know what they have. They know what they have, and they have to build on that. But number one, again, keeping number 17 healthy. Got to do that, number one.
One of the biggest gut punches of COVID last season, for Bills fans at least, was the team was so good, and then but no one could even attend it. And of course, this season, fans are going to be allowed back in. How important is that to have that atmosphere for Bills Mafia?
Oh, it's going to be amazing. I just know from the standpoint of I have a 22-year-old daughter and a 26-year-old daughter. They never really been to a full-fledged playoff game in Buffalo. Yeah, we were able to go to one last year, but you're only allowed like 30% of the fans. Players do not understand what Buffalo football was like in January here. I hope
or even
they're
in the
going to be
90s.
able to experience that. Yeah, because they haven't seen it in like 20 years. But now they realize that our Bills Mafia, the fans, they know how excited they get before a football game. Wait till the playoffs will run. And I know I'm jumping a little ahead of the game. I'm talking playoffs, but I don't play anymore, so I can do that. But as a player, you don't focus on that. You just worry about what you got at hand. But I'll tell you what, these fans are amazing. We didn't have the table jumpers like they have nowadays. Some serious wackadoodles. But you know what? They're having fun. As long as they stay healthy, that's what counts.
There was a lot of off-season chat about the team possibly moving to Austin, Texas. Do you think that could ever actually happen? Could you ever see them moving out of Buffalo?
Real simple, no. It ain't going to happen. It won't happen, and it never will happen. Well, at least in my lifetime. But no, I mean, I don't even want to get into it. But no, they're not going in. They're staying right here in my backyard.
What would be your message to the fans then about finding out a long-term solution to keep the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo?
Just keep being Bills Mafia fans. And you know what the thing is? We'll figure it out in the next couple of years, what's going on when the lease is up. And my personal opinion, I've had this opinion for many years now, just move the stadium across the street where ECC is at right now, build a stadium there, and then when that one's built, tear down the old one, use that as parking. So it's a little give and take here and there, and I know us as taxpayers will probably have to fork out some money, but the state needs to do it too, and I'm sure the Panulas will be right there too. So it takes everybody.
You're here on behalf of Your Cancer Story. Your journey has been very well documented, and as we know with the pandemic, it's been harder than ever for cancer patients and survivors. So what message are you trying to get out at this time?
Well, bottom line is, I mean, from a male standpoint, because I knew when I was diagnosed, if I would have done it probably 6 months before, I might not have had to go through everything that I was going through. So my real big request to so many people out there is, if you're not feeling well, whatever the case may be with COVID going on right now, get checked. I mean, too many guys put things off till the last minute. I was one of them. But the thing is, with what we're doing right now with Merck and Your Cancer Story, it gives people out there a good avenue to go to if they have questions that they need to have answered, if they need to know who to go to, who to talk to, whether it's you, whether it's your family member or a friend. Log on to yourcancerstory.com, and I'll tell you what, it's amazing how much people have reached out to me and told me what a difference it has made for them. I just urge anybody out there that's going through a tough time to reach out to the professional to make sure that you have a great understanding of where you need to be or where you need to go.
Hey sports fans, if you want to watch more sports seriously, be sure to check out these clips right here. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel to see all the great content from us here at USA Today Sports.